a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Walker. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 29
That
yards.
one good for 29.
Raven, 1st down.
1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
1st down, Raven.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is
Off the play fake, Jackson.
down.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On on 1st and 10. Purdy. He's going to take a shot downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going. Here's Purdy. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. They get 18 yards on 4th down, and a fresh set of down.
At the 47-yard line.
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. Perhaps he waited a little too long before committing to that run. He's going to wind up gaining only a yard. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut it.
Christian McCaffrey into the end zone. He's done it so often over his career. Just put another 6 up for the 49ers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Jackson now. That's caught by Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
16 yards. But it brings up third.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson. He's going to run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in.
Jackson's pass complete.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Brenton Simpson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll run. It's Henry, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Nick Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
George.
Pinheiro on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through, and the 49ers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And open downfield, it's Johnson.
Jackson's pass complete.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Wow. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Purdy on first down. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Brings up second and 17.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. That'll bring up second and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And now it's fourth down. Now Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
And it's third down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll look the other way, deep left side. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now it's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing.
And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. So the faithful